Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. I thought this afternoon I'd pop into the group and do a special Facebook Live just for the group itself. I'm working from home today, so you've got me from my kitchen. So you might hear a couple of cats in the background, but we'll see how that runs. So one of the things that I like to use from time to time when I'm doing coaching sessions are these quite nutty financial coaching cards. These are actually from a company called Barefoot, which is who I took my postgraduate in personal and executive coaching through. And so they're excellent company, and they have coaching cards on all sorts of different topics, and they're quite a nice thing just to use from time to time, just to kind of get some random questions out there and get the ideas flowing. If you don't know me, my name's Domanska, and I'm a money mindset and income coach, which means I help small business owners, solopreneurs create consistent income in their business through mini but powerful daily actions and big profitable mindset shifts, so that you can live the life that you're looking to live. So your version of your upgraded life, your up-leveled income, and so that you can really be confident around your money as well. I want all those things for you. So my background's in finance. I've worked in finance for a long time, since 1994 in various guises, and I love blending the practical elements of money with the mindset side. I think when we put the two together, that's when the magic really happens. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to select one of these at random. I can see that if you're here watching, feel free to pop a number in the comments to say which card you might want me to choose. I feel a bit like, you know, one of those posts where they put the tarot cards out and things like that. I thought, oh, maybe I could put them out and you can choose which one that you'd like. But they all look the same, so I don't think there'd be much resonance on that basis. So anyway, so I didn't do that as a post. But anyway, long short of it here. I mean, I've got a stack here of loads, but I've picked top 5 from the top. Here, I won't look at them. I can't get them in the camera, wait, so what are we doing? There we go. So I think I'm probably just going to go from the one from the middle. I don't know which one it is, so let's hope that. So we'll see how it goes. So that's an interesting one. Okay, so who else, let's try to get that in the camera, shall we? Who else influences your financial situation apart from you, yourself, and what has created this situation? Like, I think this is an interesting topic, right? Because we're not financial people in isolation, yeah? If we think about sort of the reality of where we are in our situation at the moment, right? Then there's obviously a lot of financial connections on a practical level. So if I was going to ask that for myself, so who else influences my financial situation apart from myself? Actually, that's made, now I've read that question again, I'm thinking about it from a different angle almost. First, it made me think of practical, like who else is involved in my finances? So in some degree. So for example, me and my husband, you know, we have a mortgage together, so therefore we are to a degree financially entwined. You know, we have run a household and all of that kind of normal stuff. And I have a child, so I'm responsible for her financially, and so forth. But who else actually influences my financial situation apart from myself? So when I think about that from an income level, I think about that, you could think about it from that perspective. And I think when you can, there's two ways of looking at this. I think when you think about how much money can I attract in and how much money can I bring into my life, it can be all too easy actually to say, that events and situations and circumstances and so forth can influence that, right? So, oh, I can't earn any more because I have a toddler, or I can't earn any more because I don't want to get out on video, or I can't earn any more because I've tried that before and XYZ doesn't work, or something like that. So we put these kind of barriers up in our way, don't we, to say, oh, that's not possible for me. But actually, in terms of attracting money in, I think it really just comes back down to yourself and the amount of trial and error you want to make, and how open-minded you want to be to creating multiple income streams in your life. And I think that also leads on to the belief that making money has to be hard. A lot of people think that. I think making more money equals more hard work. Well, that's just a story we tell ourselves. Yes, it can make effort. I don't think there's anything such as pure passive income. Everything has to have some effort, a degree of effort involved to it in the first place, or potentially ongoing as well. But on the same token, it doesn't have to be really hard, right? It's okay to make money easily as well. So I think that's a really, really important question to think about there. And I suppose then there's also your financial situation in terms of what influences your outgoings. And one of the things that I always think is a really good thing to think about is when you say, I can't afford this, right? This is a really good one about your outgoings. So it can be all too easy to slip into the trap of saying, well, I can't do that because I can't afford it. And that's really quite a negative way of thinking. So what I like to do is to think about how I'm choosing to spend my money. So if I think that I've got another financial priority at the moment, could be the big priorities like paying the mortgage and things like that, or it could be just that I'm saving for a holiday, or I've got a new handbag I want to buy, something like that, and that's more of a priority to me than spending money, say, on a lunch out or something like that. I don't know. So anyway, whatever it is you're choosing where you spend your money. Even if it's choosing spending it on the mortgage or choosing spending it on your water bills, you are actually choosing to spend your money in that direction. And so when we start thinking, okay, well, actually, I could have that thing, but I'm choosing to spend my money elsewhere at this moment in time, and that kind of liberates us up and loosens up a lot of our thoughts there. So there we go. So that was a nice question. I like doing that off the hoof. I think I'm going to do that a few more times. So I'm going to just do it in the group. I think it's a really nice special thing for the group to have. And there's the question again. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, or you want to post your comments and thoughts on that, I'd love to see what you thought about that as well. And yeah, just look forward to some more coaching. Now I'm going to, if you want more coaching like that, then there's a couple of ways you can access working with me. Oh, there's quite a lot of ways you can access working with me, but I'm going to talk about two of them today. One of them is, which is another low-cost way of doing it, is email coaching, which I found has really been helpful for clients. And it's something I launched a couple of months ago, and had a few people take me up on it, and it's really worked well. Especially if money's a little bit tight at the moment, it's a great way of tapping into everything that's going on in here, working on things like money beliefs, money story, can all be done actually over email. It's nice to have that sort of consideration time, really, that the email perhaps allows for you to journal and write down your thoughts around things. But also people have been using it just to get those practical money questions answered that they don't dare ask anybody else, that have been just like, if I don't understand this at some point, then I'd really like to know how. I could also include in that email coaching something called Voxer as well, which is sort of a voicemail app. So you ping each other voicemails. And that way, if there's anything that's really difficult to understand or just would be way easier to talk about, then we can do it like that as well. So that's email coaching. You can go to www.moneymindsetcoaching.co.uk and click on my Work With Me page, and you'll see it there. You get your first 14 days free. So if you've got some burning questions, head along and do that. If you want a more bespoke option, then on the Work With Me page is my one-to-one coaching, bespoke coaching, and you can take a 45-minute clarity call with me for absolutely free, just to see if we'd be a good fit. So head over to www.moneymindsetcoaching.co.uk and you can find out more about it there. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.